Now it's time for judges to give you suggestions. Because this can only be done in-house contest, okay? So you have the benefit to learn from our experienced Toastmaster, our judges. And the first judge I would like to introduce, according to alphabetical order. And she demonstrates the very exact spirit of pursuing excellence. And she grabs every opportunities to enhance her communication and leadership skills. She has served as Division A. At that time we call director, field director, new title. Yes. And now she is holding dual membership of 类府 Toastmaster Club and 杰人国语演讲会。真是 Oh, what a spirit, right? Let's welcome Angel Lee to give us a session.
Hi, dear members, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
I always like to mention that I graduated from NC Roastmaster 20 years ago, so I'm so happy to stand here. This is my maybe 10th time to join in-house contest with you. Yeah, so I learned a lot and experienced a lot tonight. And I have a few comments and feedback for our humor speech contest and also our evaluation contest. For our humor speech contest, one suggestion is that I find all of our speakers mentioned their special experiences, isn't it? One is about tall girl, another is about how to pack baggage, and third one is about what? Sorry, three monsters in her mind. So I thought the stories are very special, and we learn a lot from your personal stories. But if I would like to suggest is that because you are delivering a speech, you would like audience to have some feedback in their minds. So after mention your special experiences, try your best to echo to the audience. I think one of our speakers did a very good job. Although I just mentioned that because she said she's a tall girl. Maybe many of us not a tall girl, but she tried to tell us how short girls can learn from the experiences from tall girls. So no matter we are tall girl or short girl, we can learn from her speech, isn't it? And for other speakers, maybe you can try, because your experience is so special, losing your package. Actually, I have no experience of this, so I can only listen to your experience. So try to pick out some points that we can have echo on your speech. And third one is about our monster, the three monsters in mind. Actually, we all have these kind of experiences. So please, aside from mentioning your own experiences, try to ask the audience and persuade us what to do next time when we have the same situations. Another feedback in evaluation contest is that I noticed that many of you spend a lot of time repeating the content of the speaker. You can, because I sit there, I can see the facial expression of our Selena. Actually, she really expects your suggestions. So your time on stage is only 3 minutes. Try to save your time. Just say, you are good. However, try to provide some recommendations. And because we need to take some time to explain how she can improve next time. So maybe you can use most of your time, more than 2 minutes on the stage, to express your feedbacks or recommendation to her. That will be very, very helpful. Because she herself, she knows she's very good. So you don't need to spend time to say, you are good, you are so good, because everyone tells that. So if you want to be different from other evaluators, try to say something in your mind. Also, secondly, it's about you can express your own feeling, not to repeat the content. Since my time is up, hope you love the feedbacks from me. I really enjoy this speech contest. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel. Very helpful, practical, and constructive. And the second judge I would like to invite, I feel very pleased to say that I see him getting more and more active after taking the role of Division M director. He comes from a very prestigious accounting company, A&Z. Do you know the company? Hold the top position in that company. Yeah, Anderson. Yeah. Oh yes, I should say it in a complete way about your company. And I thought you all know. And he did help a lot of events, Toastmaster training program, especially for Division N. Let's welcome Jeff.
I'm from Ernst & Young. It's a CPA firm at the Sydney district. Actually, I'm the Division N director, so ATU Club also under my Division N. So this is my second time within the 2 months I visit ATU Club.
Thank you, Jeff.
Witness your speech contest. So I appreciate the courage our members try to demonstrate to us what they learn within the Toastmaster learning journey. So I encourage the 3 prepared speakers and also 6 evaluation speakers, contestants. So I would like to emphasize the strength the speakers demonstrate to me or what I observed. I think Peggy fully using the speaking area. So I think that's good because this is a big space of speaking area you should try to use. Don't just stay right here. I think that will make you more nervous. So try to walk around and I have eye contact with the audience. I think that will release your nervousness. Like me, I'm nervous, but I try to have eye contact with you. That I think that will make your speech sounds more naturally and more confident to the audience, and then the audience will agree with you. I think our second speaker, Stephen, have a costume. I would suggest you that next time don't rely on your PowerPoints too much. Things that you carry your score and also have a costume. Try to acting to us, because this is a humor speech contest, not a presentation. So be careful using your PowerPoint, because this is a show for us. A third one, I think you're the only one did not using any visual aids. So you memorize all the story in your mind. So that's good. That's good. So next time, I think I will suggest that same. Try to using the speaking area. Try to have some. I think you have an advantage. You have a cute face and cute voice. Try to use that. And so many sometimes you can cry. Maybe that will make the audience laugh. Because a part of the humor speech contest is the audience response. So you should create audience response. I think for the evaluation part, I think all 6 evaluators emphasize the strength the demo speaker did. But we remember, do not share your personal experience too much. Your evaluation should focus on the speaker speech. And try, yes, I called your Angel's feedbacks or comments. Try to provide suggestion, even though that's small or minor, still suggestion, and also have a conclusion. Otherwise, I think you will lose the big scores from the judges. And also, I admire the courage you demonstrate to me and your effort you try to do, and I expect more and more contestants in the future. I will come back again very soon. Thank you.
Your evaluation covers almost all the important aspects, general aspects. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, sorry for my mistake.
No.
EYT, Toastmaster. Yes, Ernest and Young. It's very important. EYT. No, they didn't use Okay, anyway. You were director, okay? Division director. And then the third judge is also a director, division director from Division G. I don't know how often he has been here, but I'm glad that he can help us tonight to serve as a judge. And he's very active, very enthusiastic, and have done a lot for his division. I must show my salute to Ken. Ken. Let's welcome Ken Xu.
Firstly, I want to say congratulations to all participants because your journey, we can learn a lot from you, and you are the winner today. Okay. Because time is so limited, so I will go directly. Today's three speakers, they prepare very well, the structure are very well, and their body language and vocal variety skills, I think they are good. But two speakers, their conclusion are not clear. Someone, especially the second speaker, your conclusion, I cannot hear clearly. Maybe time limit or the true power. Okay. And the second suggestion is about the topic or the title. How about to shoot it? Just like Peggy, you can shoot it. Tall lady or tall lady style. 1 hour in airport before boarding or what. You can make us curious about your story. Okay. And about the humorous context, I would like to suggest, usually we will use the way we will describe blah 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 blah, then have a turning point, and then everybody just laugh because the result is totally reverse. Just make them laugh. This is a skill. But today, unfortunately, I cannot hear too much about this style or this skill. Maybe you can. You still have so many months to prepare for the human speech contest. Okay. And in our English context, please do not use other language because you use Chinese language for 8 words. Okay. About evaluation, the same problem. First, when you come on the stage, don't say hello or don't say I'm who, what, because you will waste your time. Time is so limited. And also, 3 contestants today, their analytical skills really complete. Someone analysis have 7 points, very good, but no recommendation. That's very shudder. If you just give 1 point, I would like to suggest at least 2. Then your judges score will be very high. And the last point is, please make a conclusion. Even only 1 sentence. Usually in the conclusion, you can repeat what are good and what needed to improve. And then I'm looking forward to your next wonderful speech, and you will be the top winner.
Thank you. Wow, you covered almost all the points I wanted to say. So, thank you. Good job. And the last judge, well, after listening to all the suggestions, our previous 3 judges just gave what else, what more suggestions can this judge give you? And well, it must be a very heavyweight speaker, right?
Yes.
He had served as the district governor several years ago, 5 years ago, and still very active, very supportive to District 67. Help us hold a lot of trainings, workshops. You didn't go to the spring camp, what a pity. Otherwise, you can benefit from his workshop. Let's welcome our past district governor, Mike Young.
I want to thank you for all the contestants, for all of us, the chance to learn from you, learn from your life experience. So firstly, I would like to talk about the humor speech. I think among all the speeches, humor speech is the most difficult one. Why? Do you think make people laugh is easy? Certainly not. Must use a lot of skill and context to make people laugh. So I really admire your courage to take part in this contest. One thing make humor speech even more difficult is the speech value. You're not only trying to make people laugh, but there's something for you to reflect. And so the three speakers tonight, I must say that the value is somewhat limited. And also, I didn't hear a lot of laughter. So, really, so the difficulty is very, very obvious for the humor speech contest. And there are some suggestions for you to take reference. For instance, firstly, be careful about the tense, because you describe something, mostly seems like something in the past. So all sentence, you need to pay attention to the tense. And also some of the remind you that for the second speaker, your topic is too long. You don't need to describe that in that details. For instance, just unforgettable experience. That's it. And also, it's a very important part for you to practice. That is the pause. I notice all the speakers, they say blah, 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 like a machine gun. You need to pause a little bit for the audience to make a reflection. Now, I would like to talk about more about the evaluation part. I really strongly suggest that your club should have an evaluation workshop from the beginning, from the bottom. I really doubt most of you don't know some basic rule about evaluation. As some of the judges mentioned, we anticipate to hear more of your suggestions so that the speaker can improve. But most of you speak about how you feel and what is good about it. So the value of evaluation is the suggestion you provide. So that is very important. And also, I also like to pay attention to the tense. You mentioned about something in the past. Also, I would like to suggest that don't need to repeat the content of the speech. Don't repeat that. I heard some of the speakers that blah blah blah. They say, "What do you talk? What do you say?" Now that's not necessary. And for the script, I noticed some of you use script, some didn't. But if you do need this script, make it small. Or you just simply put on the lectins. But if you put on the lectin, don't take a look too often. You still need to pay attention to the audience. That's a skill you need to learn. So because time limit, I don't have time to explain more, but I want to emphasize again, you need to have an evaluation workshop. Either Angel or Mahamusa or there's a lot of senior members in Toastmasters D37 can do that. I believe this will benefit you guys a lot. Thank you for inviting me to this wonderful session.
Thank you, Mike, for being so sincere and passionate in helping our contestants and the members here. I want to say that they covered all the points that I want to say, so I should give the microphone back to our master so that we can adjourn the meeting on time. Okay, let me welcome back our contest master.